the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Atlanta, where we'll see the Hawks going up against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. They know it's always tougher winning on the road, facing a solid team, but one with weaknesses. They'll look to take advantage and steal the win. And with all of Curry's talents, one of the great shooters of all time, maybe the greatest, Kenny, where does he stand among all-time great players, period?
Wow, all-time players. Now, that's
all-time great players, period.
Well, he's starting to get in a discussion because of the multiple MVP things and the championships. Because the greatest players in the world, not only have they won awards, but they've won multiple championships. So he's moving into that category right now.
To add on to what Kenny is saying, it's about something you can hear and something you can wear.
What's that?
Rings, baby.
Ooh.
Rings.
You can hear them. 2
rings won't get it. 3, maybe. 4, 5, woo, 6,
Okay.
I just can't add anything to that.
Oh.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take it to the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Last outing for Atlanta, they won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Steph Curry is the 2-time league MVP, and Steve Kerr says he's maybe the most impactful offensive player ever. He puts fear into defenses like no one I've ever seen. No one's been able to shoot off the dribble from 35 feet. It changes the entire game. Kevin?
A game changer indeed. DA, thank you. Steve, compared to when you played, talk about elements of the game that are now easier for the players than, like I said, when you play.
I think you start on the floor, the game is less physical. There's no more handshaking. There's no more chucking. There's no more hard fouls when they're throwing you up against the stanchion. And then I think off the court, the travel. I started when we flew commercial, Kevin. Now every team is flying private. I think the travel is definitely easier for players.
Not only flew commercials, Smitty, but we used to fly in the first flight out every morning, like 6 a.m.
Yes.
flights after a game, after a night game.
I remember those days. The positive was you didn't practice a lot when you got to those cities.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Durant and Green are the forwards. And it's Cousins in at the center. Got that bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Len down low, guarded by Green. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Prince. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts.
Every night from Steph puts so much pressure on the defense because he's always looking to attack.
And here's Atlanta. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Atlanta. Off target from the wing.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
It's stolen by Curry. Durant up top. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now. The difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
That's good from Durant. And so he makes both from the line. And Steve, Kevin Durant has talked about how he fits in with the Warriors, both on the court and in the locker room.
Well, he gets his shots within the flow, doesn't have to force it as much. And Stephen Curry, the face of the franchise, that allows KD to just focus on basketball.
Now here's Durant, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Young against Curry. Young passes to Collins. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Cousins. Warriors leading by 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 6.
You can count on this from Clay. He will stretch you from distance.
Young softly drops in the floater.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Thompson kicks to Cousins. Curry outside. No good on the shot. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. It's Prince on the wing. Drills it from outside.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Pass to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the official. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Number 5 is Trae Young.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Collins kicks to Prince. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. Outside for Durant. And another 3 for Golden State. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
Well, finances may be the only thing that can slow down the Warriors. Those star contract placed them way above the salary cap. Big luxury taxes are on the horizon.
Both good from the line that time. And by some estimates, Smitty, the Warriors may spend about $500 million in luxury tax by the end of 2021.
Woo-wee, a cash crunch. Whether it's the new arena in San Francisco, seat licenses, they're looking at every avenue to foot the bill.
Here's Thompson, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Thompson's got 11 points.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Young's shot is off.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Now Prince, following Durant's three-point attempt. Now Prince. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And it's Green, missing.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Bobbed up there for Green. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Gotta be aware of Draymond's vertical on these alley-oops because he can certainly drop the hammer.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Collins. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
Here's Durant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Herter. Atlanta again missing. And so Cousins will bring it up for Golden State. They have a 9-point lead. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. And it's 8 points for Kevin Durant.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities indicate a high probability, you think, of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say, locked in through adversity. You know, most of us are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mentally locked in through times when it's not going well.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Len. Looking to end the run. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 7.
Taurean Prince takes the hit, maintains focus. He's a tough individual.
Curry finds Thompson. Collins against Green. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 5.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Young outside, fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
They were the aggressors that night, relentless in their approach, especially scoring the basketball.
Atlanta making a switch here. And the rejection by Cousins.
When DeMarcus Cousins is blocking shots, this defense takes on a whole different attitude.
The Hawks trail by 13. And Bazemore kicks to Young.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Bazemore against Thompson. For 3, Durant. And Davis pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young taking his time here. It's good on the putback.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Curry against Young. There's the pass to Green. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Davis has got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Curry kicks to Green. Now here is Bogut. Dedmon defending. Bogut dishes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. A deep 3 from Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
And it's Carter missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Celtics. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course Atlanta, 7 games back.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they look ready to make all their fans forget about last season's horrible showing. They've already picked up some impressive victories.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
Damian Jones is checked in for the Warriors.
And here's some numbers on Bazemore. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's around 18 points per game, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Young against Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Klay Thompson. Young with the ball. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable.
You know, Klay Thompson has the perfect mentality for a shooter. No fear, no conscience. Just routine, repetition, and a hunger to be great.
Now here's Bazemore. 5 to shoot. Back to Carter. And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
And Smitty Thompson not easily distracted when he's shooting.
Well, growing up, he used to shoot all day in the rain. His dad played for the Blazers. Whatever his surroundings, he finds that calm in the storm.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Curry kicks to Durant. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Green. Takes the 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bazemore with it. Jones covering. Here's Davis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
Curry finds Green over Young. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
They get a hand on it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dedmon kicks to Young. Durant with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry can't get it to go. Young against Curry. Young's shot is off. Thompson inside the line. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talked about his maturation over time.
And a player that thought he knew it all, thought he was the best thing walking, and you know, I think I've humbled myself a lot since then. So, of course, my game has grown, my knowledge of the game has grown, my IQ, but it's just the typical thing from a rookie to, you know, a veteran.
And you know, Greg, you see it on the floor now when Cousins keeps his emotions in check. He's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter, the talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. That's good, and the Warrior lead has cut back down again to single digits with those points from Bazemore. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Bazemore. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
Passes it to Bazemore. Back to Young. To the right side. Oh, good with the triple. Warriors leading by 11. Thompson passes to Durant. Back to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
The Hawks making a switch here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. He kicks to Curry. To the middle. Herter. He's covered by Thompson. To the inside. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that Raptors game, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Coaches are always talking, Steve, about finishing games strong. What does it take to be a great closer, a great finisher?
I think guys look at guys that can score the basketball and make plays under duress, under adversity. But I think also on the defensive end, where you have players and teams, and it's beautiful to watch on the defensive end when they don't miss assignments. Everybody is locked in, and obviously teams score the basketball, but you look and say, they made them score over the top versus giving up an easy layup.
Now here's Green. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Outside Prince. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
Now, here's Thompson. After the miss from Trae Young.
I'm not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Here's Len. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Warriors leading by 15. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Prince, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Prince. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Taurean Prince brings intensity, comes off the pick and roll, and thinks attack.
Curry kicks to Green. Down low, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
KD with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
Here's Young, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Hands it from downtown.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Cousins, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Cousins has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the 2nd.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Outside Curry. Stolen by Len. Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Shots good from Young.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Warriors leading by 11. On the wing, Thompson. The 17-footer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's now 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Young outside. They double him with Green. Inside, here's Len. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just some real big boy strength from Green, absorbing the hit like a champ while still hitting the shot. Well, Steph Curry is the face of the Warriors franchise, but you ask around, Draymond Green is the leader in that locker room. He's vocal, plays with an attitude, and his competitive spirit rubs off on the whole team.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Green. Well, Green really the heart and soul of this Warriors team.
He brings an edge and a toughness that they need. The others are more quiet. He's not afraid to challenge anyone. That's just his nature. I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Curry kicks to Green. He dishes it to Durant. Over Prince. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Green. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Green against Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. And Steve, no matter what he's doing on the floor, it's hard to ignore the length of John Collins.
You're so right. He's already a great rebounder and gets a lot of blocks just due to his reach. Stands at about 6'10", but the way he plays, it feels like he's a 7-footer.
That free throw, no good.
Last season, there weren't a lot of bright spots for the Hawks. Lack of focus on the defensive end all year long. And the offensive end wasn't consistent enough to overcome those defensive struggles.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Durant. And the second free throw, good. And with the Hawks defense, Smitty, rim protection was a factor in their struggles.
Rookie John Collins was their best rim protector, but he wasn't enough. They made a point to go out and acquire some help in that area. That should go a long way toward turning things around.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Big difference from the first quarter to the second. His shot looks completely in rhythm now.
Young against Curry. Young's shot is off. Warriors leading by 18. Floats it up for Cousins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I loved him being aggressive right there. DeMarcus is a big target at the rim.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Curry with the steal. Thompson outside, kicks it to Curry. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Inside, stolen by Thompson. Iguodala dishes to Cousins. Pass to Green. Over Collins, and it's Golden State with another.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight, it's held them back.
Here's Curry. And the pass to Cousins. Over Dedmon. Again, Golden State.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Herter kicks it out to Prince. Young outside to halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 20.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Warriors leading by 22. To the paint, and stolen by Dedmon. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Puts it up from 17, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Prince. 22 points for Trae Young. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Thompson outside. Tries from 16. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson right side. And it's good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And I'll tell you, Trae Young, go big or go home. Always gives you 100%, as competitive as they come. And the young fella wants to win so badly, sometimes that emotion really comes out.
The first one falls. And you know, Greg, it's amazing the impact Young makes, especially, of course, on the offensive end.
High-level shot maker, a threat the moment he crosses half court. Instinctive playmaker, just needs to play more within himself and avoid over-dribbling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jordan Bell's checked in for Green. Livingston comes in for Thompson. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Steph Curry.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
Livingston passes to Bell. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Hawks. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bazemore, no one around him. Warriors with the rebound. Cousins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Cook kicks to Bell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So we can't get either to fall. The Hawks trail by 20. And the dunk by Bazemore.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Here is Cook, defended by Young. Cook, the pass to Cousins. No good on that one.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and also 3 steals. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we've been watching Klay Thompson for a while now. He's a guy who's unselfish, and he's willing to defer, but when he's feeling it, he knows it's time to take over. His jump shot is pretty much the definition of repeatable motion, and that's what we saw in the first half, him repeatedly sinking shots.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We return to Atlanta with a spectacular look from above. The Sky View Ferris wheel there in the background. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 18, and it's Prince outside at the 3 with Collins down at the power forward. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Young. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, you look at the coaching resume of Lloyd Pierce. Was an assistant for a lot of teams in his time. Stops at Memphis and Philadelphia most notably. Finally gets a chance to be the head coach here in Atlanta.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Young's got 26.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. His first shot coming late, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 16. And with Coach Pierce, the most recent stop was in Philadelphia.
Pierce was a big part of the Sixers' turnaround, was tasked with the defensive duties, and had a very successful track record with that. Was empowered by Brett Brown to design the defense, and that has become his calling card as a coach.
Now here's Iguodala. After the miss from Trae Young. Iguodala, the pass to Bell. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Young. Len, good. Len's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Cook kicks to Livingston. Iguodala against Prince. Back to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Iguodala against Prince. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Urebko's checked in. Prince wide open. No good on the quick three. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Cousins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Prince outside. Here's Len, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Cook kicks to Livingston. And the Warriors miss again. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 14. Now here's Iguodala. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And Cousins throws it down.
Powerful, skill, tenacious. Cousins with as much talent as any center in the league.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post play from dominant bigs. I think the post play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
The Hawks making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Shot from 12. Shots good from Young. Young's got 28.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Here is Cook, defended by Young. And here's Livingston. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. Young's shot is off. Warriors leading by 14. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Prince. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his third foul of the game. The Hawks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Young. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Young's got 30.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
To the left side wing. Stolen by Len. And the dunk by Len.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Livingston looking for the opening. Cook, the pass to Jerebko. And Davis sends it back. It's stolen by Jerebko. Iguodala with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks trail by 10.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Young left side.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Oh, no question. He just punishes the opposition in that category, and there's no end in sight.
Up by a bunch, he's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Bell is checked in for the Warriors. And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
It's Young on the wing. He has 30. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hawks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
Now here's Davis. Here's Bazemore. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Iguodala against Prince. Iguodala kicks to Cook. Back to Iguodala. Launches a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. Just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Cook looking it over. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Prince with the defensive effort. The Hawks trail by 9.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's already being compared to Steph Curry.
Scouts are always going to look for comparisons. And I'm not saying Young is Curry, but many of the strengths and weaknesses are similar. The size and athleticism, the insane range, and both have that it factor.
3 titles in the last 4 seasons for the Warriors. Dynasty, that word you don't throw around lightly, but we're witnessing one in Golden State.
Cook. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And Carter has it in the corner. A 3-pointer is right on target. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game. And it's Livingston with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Cousins kicks to Livingston. Now here's Bazemore. Not a lot of room. Good. And the Warriors going into last season ranked by odds makers as the highest favorite ever. Smitty, in any sport.
Yes, the clear favorites, and that remains the case this season again. They've assembled a roster that stands as one of the all-time greats.
Here's Iguodala following the bucket by the Hawks. Can't connect from short range.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
And Bazemore kicks to Young. Outside, Davis. Bazemore passes to Dedmon, and he gets the bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
Good effort and energy by Dedmon. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And Kent Bazemore came into this league being known as a defender, and that's still his calling card.
Bazemore has incredibly long arms that he bothers shooters with. Comes up with a good amount of steals as well.
So both teams making some changes here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Warriors. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And of course, the Los Angeles Lakers right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And well, for the Warriors, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Golden State. It's stolen by Bell. Here's Durant, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Warriors, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
That's good from Durant. And Smitty, you had perhaps some of your best seasons while a member of the Atlanta Hawks. What was it like being the face of this franchise during that time?
You know, I was proud to have led this team to so many playoff trips. It was fantastic being an Atlanta Hawk. It was also fun representing this team in the All-Star game. I played with some of the best in the business. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo, All-Star and Mookie Blaylock, and I played for a legendary Hall of Fame coach, Lenny Wilkins. Look at the Hawks and their history. For the most part, a very successful franchise. They've made the playoffs more often than not.
It's deflected. Durant with the steal. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Warriors leading by 7. And with the Hawks prior to last season, the franchise had been in the playoffs a remarkable 10 consecutive seasons.
Hawks still looking for their first title since moving to Atlanta. Typically, they've avoided long playoff droughts. Hopefully, this rebuild goes smoothly and they can get back in the hunt.
Now, here's Prince. 13 points in the game. Back to Young. And Durant sends it back to the middle and stolen by Prince. Young outside, drills it from outside.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Livingston, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Passes it to Bell. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bell's got 8 points.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
From deep, Prince. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the middle, here's Bell. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Atlanta, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Urebko's checked in for Golden State. Quinn Cook comes in for Sean Livingston. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Here's Bell. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors, but you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors leading by 3. Here is Cook, the layup off target.
Can't finish, and defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
This Warriors super team drawing comparisons to the teams of the past. Michael Jordan's Bulls, the Showtime Lakers, the same buzz in the building when they come to play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Yarebko can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6 and finished off by Bogut.
And Bogut does a fantastic job collecting himself before he rises up for a vicious dunk.
Now here's Bazemore. He's got 9. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. Spellman, and it's all evened up. He's got 9.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
Well, this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Tie game in Atlanta. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth, the tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. And it's Yarebko in at the 5 down low. And Thompson kicks to Green. Curry with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading. Herter. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Durant, that's good.
We start to talk about all the things Durant can do, but scoring's still what he does best. What a night.
Kicks it to Bazemore. Turns outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Curry, here we go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry.
The creativity of Stephen Curry is on full display right there.
Out to the right wing, Spellman, and he's good on the 3 ball. And the Hawks lead by 2. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Bazemore against Curry. Green draws the double. And Yarebko has it in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Prince outside. Herter off target with his three. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Shots good by Durant.
And that's where KD just feasts with this team. When it comes to those spot-ups, he's as good as anyone in the league.
Bazemore with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Spellman. Atlanta gets it back. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 4. Up top, Bazemore.
Whoa!
Goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not to be deterred. Excellent elevation here off the drive. Bazemore showing good explosiveness.
Green taking his time here. Jerebko at the elbow. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks. Prince with it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bazemore dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Bazemore can give you a little playmaking from the wing position. Looking smooth in that pick and roll.
Prince fires. Collins, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Hawks lead by 2. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Curry against Bazemore. Here's Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And right there, KD inside. Pretty stealth for a near 7-footer.
For Atlanta, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lenka kicks it to Bazemore. Knocked away. Lets it go. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thompson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just some grown man strength from Thompson there. His ability to shake off hard hits and still drain shots is admirable.
Klay Thompson came ready-made to the NBA as far as his 3-point shooting goes, Steve, but what impresses you most with how he's developed the rest of his game?
Well, he was a shooter. Now he's a scorer. He can post up, he can knock it down from the mid-range, and he can make plays off the dribble now. You can tell he spent a lot of time on his footwork.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The dish now to Bazemore. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Thompson. Basket counts. Thompson's got 27.
Thompson showing determination getting to the hoop. Even with contact, he finds a way to drill the shot.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Bazemore against Curry. And Bazemore kicks to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Young's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Prince outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Young on the wing. Now here's Green. It's Curry outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 11 rebounds in the game. From deep, Prince. Rebounded by Jerebko.
In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the 3, and we're seeing why.
Here's Green. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Good vision from Steph, but for that play to work, you also have to get open. Steph put it on the money.
The Hawks trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Prince in the corner, stolen by Durant, and now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way, and he makes that one. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Look at Green trucking down the floor with his quick feet and getting the ball right where he wants.
Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 36.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Curry finds Durant. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Green. Over Collins. And it's Green missing. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for your Rebco. The Hawks trail by 7. The high post shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. Young's got 38 points.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Young. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cousins has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And it's Green with the jam.
Draymond's skill set is off the chain. He can shoot the ball, he's comfortable on the block, and that time he put it on the deck and made a play.
Got a piece of it. Herter and power down the jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
And Cousins kicks to Durant. Lock at 6. Green draws the double. Here's Cousins. Ejected by Len. And they get it back. They get it back. Cousins against Len. Tries yet again. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Looney's checked in for Green. Urebko's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry. The putback.
Big effort there by Durant. They factor on the offensive boards when that's his focus.
And here's Young. To the inside, Len. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Len. Warriors leading by 7. Curry finds Thompson. Cousins against Len. No good from Cousins. And it's Cousins with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Feeds it to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
DeMarcus Cousins made sure that one went down. High percentage dunk for DeMarcus.
Now Young. Herter, he's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Cousins kicks to Curry. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 18 points for Steph Curry.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer up.
Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Pass to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's the pass to Urepko. Thompson up top, and Curry has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7. It's stolen by Jerebko. He kicks it to Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Warriors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
He was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
That's good from Urepko. Urepko hits them both. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 12. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call on Curry. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so Young nails them both. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. A 3 ball. They get it back. No good there. And it's Golden State's ball. It's a 10-point game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Young against Curry. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Off target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how tense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. So I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.